Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, come on in. Yes, you. Come right on in. Get your tea ready, get everything ready because you want to know why? We are finally back with our first episode of Tea with V Season 5. Okay, you know me, I know you, but if you don't know me, hello, beautiful people. It is I, Vemiloevergreen here. Now, my pronouns are he, him, but if you got something juicy to tell me or you root me on, girl is an exception. And welcome, welcome, welcome to Tea with V. Okay, now it's been 875,000 years since I have last seen you and you have last seen me. So, you know what time it is? It is time for some hot chai topics. So let's get right into it, shall we? Yes, let's get into it. Okay, so it's been a minute. I just wanted to check in on everybody, tell y'all where I've been, what I've been up to. I recently just put out a new album called Immigrant. I'm super excited that it's finally out. It is a very fun, eclectic pop, synth wave, gritty album with high anthemic, rough choruses and just a fun groove and a great time. Also in that era, I've also released a short film called Lie to Me, which is my baby. Me and the team, the House of V, worked so hard on it and I'm just immensely grateful. And now I have recently gone to open mic every Monday at this beautiful, amazing spot called Star Bar. If you haven't checked it out, and if you're living in Brooklyn or in the New York City area, head over to Star Bar because they are absolutely amazing and sweet. No ego, it's just a good vibe. You know, I love me a good vibe. So I've been going there every Mondays doing open mic, performing and meeting amazing talented people. I actually have a new friend down there, Lene Davis, who is an incredible vocalist, producer, songwriter. She does it all. She is amazing and she is literally just the life of the party in a way. And like, I'm just so grateful to finally connect with other artists and bond over music and being a performer and all of that great stuff. So if you're in the area and you want to see me dip it and do it on a Monday night, head over to Star Bar, open mic. It is great. It is fun. Shout out to Q. Thank you so much, Q, for believing in me because Q is amazing. We love him. We're here for him. And just overall, the Star Bar staff and everybody. It's just a great vibes. All right, so as we get into kind of our first hot chai topic, even though that was just kind of just like a rough down of where I've been, what I've been up to. I've been good though, making good choices. Haven't been drinking my water, so I've been drinking my water now, hydrating and all of that fun stuff. But you know what else is fun? Beyonce's new album, Renaissance! Oh my God, Renaissance is absolutely amazing. I'm here for it. I stand, I subscribe, I salute. I love it. It is by far literally one of my favorite Beyonce albums of all time. But that may change because this bitch not only has one act, but 3 acts. If you notice, she wrote in her, little website, Beyonce.com, with all those beautiful pictures, that there are 1 of 3 acts. So we got the first one, Renaissance. We don't know what the second one's gonna be called or the third one. Or we don't know when they're gonna be dropped or released. Is it this year? Is it gonna be the next 3 years? We have no idea. But my favorite song off that new album is Heated. Also, Beyonce did get some heat by putting the word spaz in that song. Now for me, when I grew up, I'm black, blackity black. Well, I'm a caramel situation, but you know what I mean. Spaz is a slang word in the Black community of like, you're gonna spaz on that person, you're gonna go off on that person, you're gonna go ham on that person. Even ham, ham means going hard, going aggressive, and she got flack for that. Another person who also got flack for that was Lizzo too, for also putting spaz on one of her songs. Now, I didn't know this, and you know me, I'm a singer-songwriter, so mental note to me, I will not put spaz in any of my songs and whatnot, because I guess in the UK, that's a derogatory slur for people who have muscle spasm and cerebral palsy, I believe. So overall, it's not cool. Obviously, Beyonce took care of it, took it off the song, and but I think if you downloaded the album and it's in your iTunes or whatnot, like, I still hear the word spaz in it. So just be mindful that you may have to delete the song and then re-download it to the clean version, I guess. But overall, Beyonce, I love it. It is great. Let me know in the comments what you think about Renaissance, because I dig it. I also really, y'all have to listen to it. If you haven't listened to it, I don't know what to tell you. But my favorite thing about the album also is that it's one cohesive, beautiful transition. She's the queen of transitions. Shall we not forget Homecoming? So I'm excited that she really put out some great fun dancing music, and it's a different style of hers. It's very pop, camp, disco, some a little bit techno, but it's beautifully brought together. So I'm here for it. I love it. Beyonce looks amazing, especially with this album cover right here. This album cover looks stunning, okay? She looks stunning. We know we love her on a horse. She's been actually teasing us this fucking album cover since 2020. She's been taking pictures with so many different types of horses, and now we get the disco horse. And I forgot what woman she's paying tribute to. I think she's paying tribute to Diana Ross, maybe? Somebody who did this in Studio 54 came in with a horse. I'm blanking on the name right now, but she absolutely looks stunning. So Beyonce, you dip it and do it in your 40s. Pay these haters no mind, because you're winning and we love it and we're here for it. But speaking of horse, did you hear about that horse that passed out in New York City? Yes, the carriage horse. So as you know, if you've ever been to New York City, you usually go on a carriage ride. People who are all about the animals, I love me an animal, don't get me wrong, but some people really don't like it that they're still doing carriage rides in Times Square and also in Central Park. People don't like that because it's not good for the horse and so on and so forth. But I'm gonna read you something that I found on the web. Now, apparently a horse by the name of Ryder collapsed in New York City streets. Police tried to cool the horse down with a hose, but the union rep says that the heat was not the reason why the horse passed out. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. According to the vet, checked all the horse's vitals, everything was fine, gums were pink, nothing was crazy, but they did diagnose the horse with EPM, a neurological infection caused by possum droppings. So the horse obviously needed a moment to get himself together. Apparently he ate some possum droppings and that's what caused the horse to collapse, not by heat, even though this heat wave has been insane and crazy. I love me a heat moment, but I don't like to be passing out and falling over. Have you ever passed out? I remember one time I was at my local grove, Lakeville Lake. Shout out to Lakeville Lake. And I retired from lakes. I like pool water, hot tub water, shower water, ocean water. I haven't been to the ocean yet, but I will sometime very, very soon. But yes, I remember I was a little boy minding my P's, Q's, R's, and S's and my little bald head and whatnot. And I was just chilling on the bench, and I just slowly just started to like fall over. And apparently I passed out from heat stroke. And all I remember is my brother running back to the house to throw me in the tub and spray cold water on me. Was it cold water? I think yeah, he did that. And then I remember I laid down and had a damp washcloth on me because I fell out, people. I fell out. So keep hydrating, drink your water, enjoy the rest of the summer because we're going into August. I don't know if you noticed, but maybe 2 business weeks ago, it was like a really chilly, cold moment. Like the past 2 business days, it was like, what the fall is going on? So yeah, but other than that, Ryder, I hope you're doing well. And to all the New York people who love carriage rides, second that moment, okay? Maybe you want to have your Sex in the City fantasy and do a carriage ride, or get yourself a hot dog. I don't know what to tell you. But all in all, I hope the horse is doing good. Hell, maybe Beyonce can hire you, writer, put you on the album cover or something, maybe put you in a video or something. All right, so now we're moving into our second segment, which is sip on some TikTok tea, baby. Let's get to it. So I have a series of 3 TikTok videos that we're going to watch and discuss together. This video is about a man who mistakes a COVID test for a pregnancy test. Roll the clip.
Open your eyes.
Should I be...
Open it!
Dude.
What?
Why would you come over?
What? You're not happy?
Dude, I'm going on a trip next week.
What does next week have to do with anything?
Dude. No, cause...
Do you know what that is?
Bro.
Do you know what that is?
Why did you come over? You know I have a trip next week and it's for work. I can't miss that.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, but I can't miss my trip.
What?
But
why would you have to miss your trip?
That's not like a funny joke either. You know my grandma is like not okay right now. And...
What?
No, it's not funny. I don't even know why
what
you're
is
recording
that?
like that's
What
funny.
is that?
You have COVID.
See, this is why I question why I'm gay. Maybe I need to go try women or whatnot. Men are so dumb. Men are so dumb and so stupid. That video got at least 3 million views on TikTok. Can you believe that? Can you believe men? This is why we need women teaching men sex ed and maybe we shouldn't have men teaching, but you know what I mean. Isn't that hysterical? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I bet you can't imagine because it actually was played out in this video. Silly. Some men, you know, they're visual learners and maybe it took him a business moment, who knows, but Lord have mercy. Look, we got to pray for him. We have to pray for him. So there's this video going around on TikTok of a woman explaining, you know, what is the biggest scam that America, you know, doesn't know about, or what do you think personally is the biggest scam, you know? And a gentleman was talking about alcoholism and I wanted to touch base on that. So roll the clip.
It's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
Fucking drinking alcohol. It's literally the only drug that you actually have to defend yourself against. And it's in every show, it's in every movie, it's in every song. Everybody talks about it. It's at every social event. And if you tell people you don't drink, they think you're weird, they think you have a problem, they think you're fucking crazy, they think you're a loser. They'll actually make fun of you. They think something is wrong with you. They think you're not fun at parties. They think you're a Debbie Downer, right? But people don't do that for heroin or cocaine. That's the mass hypnosis that the world is under with alcohol.
Now, I can attest to this. I never had a drink a day in my life. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of those things. I am sober Sam, I always have and I always will be. Now, the reason behind my particular reason is I've never had a drink in my life, but I was brought up in unfortunate circumstances of, you know, parents being into substance abuse issues, being in alcoholism and all of that. So alcoholism plays a very big role in my family. So for me at a young age, really understanding like, oh, this causes X, Y, and Z and A, B, and C. So I'm not gonna partake in that whatsoever. I'm just gonna stick to play with my dolls, writing my little songs, you know, this, that, and the third. So I can attest to this. Now for me, I could care less if people think that I'm boring or whatnot because I don't have alcohol or so on and so forth. I'm fun without it. And to be honest, I know too many people's businesses, all right? You don't need to be giving me alcohol. I could be spewing. I don't know what kind of drunk I will be. I could be an emotional drunk. I could be telling other people's business drunk, okay? People confide in me. I don't need to have alcohol in my system. And, you know, I think it's safe to say that, you know, people are so pressured to drink, are so pressured to do these different things that have alcohol this way and that way. And it's really sad and unfortunate because you, like the gentleman says, you don't hear people, you know, saying, oh, it's crazy that you don't do coke, or that's crazy you don't do meth, or that's crazy, but you don't drink. Oh, there must be something wrong with you. When actuality, it's just something that people don't do. And drinking alcohol causes weight gain, you know, so if you try to lose some weight, cut off that alcohol. I don't know. It just never never really bothered me. I never really had the urge to drink. I've never really felt pressure to drink. I'm not a drinking type of person. Give me a Shirley Temple on the rocks with a splash of orange juice. Another good mocktail actually is that I also learned from TikTok is you get a glass, fill it with ice, low orange juice, probably about mid-quarter way, and here's the trick. You pour in a little bit of espresso. Espresso is so delicious with the fruitiness of the orange, and you stir it all up and it's delicious. It is absolutely delicious. But I would recommend more orange juice and, you know, just a small shot of espresso, and that's all you need. It's delicious. I promise you. We'll talk about it in the next show because it is absolutely stunning. All right, so our last video is a woman wanting advice essentially on her son wanting to have a Hello Kitty themed birthday party. So roll the clip and we'll talk.
I would love some advice here. I live in a small town and I have a small son, and he wants to have a Hello Kitty party for his 3rd birthday. But people in the community are telling me that he's going to be gay if he is into girl things. As if that's the worst thing he could be. As if they are more concerned with him growing up to be gay than they are me doing things that he loves. And there's no logic. I've gone over it in my head so many times, and I just keep coming back to, it's a cat. Nothing's being forced on him. This is what he's asking for. And I don't think his little 3-year-old heart is asking for too much. But asking me to deny his wishes for their comfortability is 100% asking for too much.
First of all, kudos to you, Mom, for wanting to seek at least information and advice and wanting to really make sure you're doing the right thing. And what I say to you is that you are absolutely doing the right thing by allowing your son to have this Hello Kitty birthday party. Now, for me, I remember, sure, my mom and I, we don't see eye to eye, but what I do know for damn sure is that she gave me my first ever Barbie doll. I gotta give credit where credit is due. Yes, I do. My mom gave me my first, it was actually a Mycene doll. There's a difference between Barbies and Mycenes and Bratz, but if you're a real doll head, you know the difference. But my first doll ever was a Mycene doll and made by Mattel. One day I'll have my own. Shout out to Laverne Cox. I know she's got her own Barbie doll line. But I remember my mom giving me my first Barbie doll, my first Mycene doll in Christmas. And, you know, people will come up to her, well, you know, I think your son is gay. And my mom's like, well, you know, if he is, he'll let me know. But until then, I'm just gonna still love him, still, you know, give him what he needs. You know, I wasn't spoiled by any means. Not by her, but by grandmother. Yeah, my mom always, you know, gifted me dolls and girly things and whatnot. I bet in her mind, it was better to have, you know, Barbie doll things instead of drug things or violent things or, you know, all those different things. Listen, I'll let my son play with dolls instead of guns and whatnot. I say go for it with the Hello Kitty event, and there is nothing wrong with having your son express himself in many different ways. And also, fun fact, which I didn't know about, Hello Kitty, I didn't even know Hello Kitty wasn't even a TV show. It is just a brand. It is just a brand in itself. Hello Kitty is like a phenomenon thing now. If you can get a patent and whatnot, but you gotta use Hello Kitty wisely. And Hello Kitty kind of touches on everybody in a way, because apparently the way that they designed it is that Hello Kitty doesn't have a mouth for a particular reason. So if you feel sad, then Hello Kitty, this is what they say, Hello Kitty understands your pain, understands your sorrow, and comforts you. So that's why Hello Kitty has gone to this big global sensation, is because, you know, it being a comfort, you know, situation. I never really had a Hello Kitty item in my household growing up. You know, again, I was always into the Mycenes, the Barbies, the Brat dolls. All in all, Mom, do your thing, have that party, let your son express himself and be who he wants to be. Pay no mind to people who are filtering nothing but crap in your mind, because that's not worth it at all. All right, now we are moving into my favorite segment, which is show and tell. Let's get to it. Okay, so I have an amazing show and tell. You may have already seen it in the intro of, you know, Tea with V. Sidebar, shout out to Frenchie for helping me film that beautiful intro. All right, so I have it here. This is the show and tell. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let me move this. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, now this is a Kelly bag. Now, as you may know, the Kelly bag is in the family of Hermès Birkin bags. Pick your jaw up. I know your jaw just dropped. This is a fake Hermès Birkin bag, okay? This is not a real Hermès Birkin bag. I would never, ever, I would buy a Birkin. If I had the means, I would buy a Birkin bag, enjoy it for like 2 weeks, put that shit in storage, resell it for a higher value, because these go up the roof in terms of pricing. You could buy a car, you could buy 4 cars, you could buy a house, not a house, maybe an apartment. It depends on the Birkin. Now, me and my assistant, we haven't seen each other in a month. Shout out to Kristen. Hi, Kristen. It's been a little business minute. So Kristen and I got to catch up. She was away. She's also my assistant in the House of V. And we went out to lunch and we roamed around the town of Millerton, which is where I live. Shout out to Millerton. And we went to the antique center, the Millerton Antique Center, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm in a place where I need to find a cute little laptop bag, something fashionable, but something cute. So I ended up finding this black, simple, sleek, thin bag that could definitely fit my Mac in it because my Macs are thin. And so we were walking around and I saw this in the corner of my eye and I knew exactly like the shape, the size, what it looked like. And I was looking for, Kelly bags because obviously Gaga has one and I wanted one, but I wanted the knockoff one because we're balling on a budget here. And I saw this in the corner of my eye. I dropped the other bag that I had and I ran over and I snatched it like nobody's business. And I was like, oh my God, this is a Kelly bag that is like the Hermès bag. And oh my gosh, this is amazing. It was $78. I think it was 78 or 87, but I think it was 78. I would have paid 100 and some change. That's how much I wanted this bag, right? So I grabbed the bag. I'm walking around with it. I'm like, oh my God, this is lucky fine. Who the hell am I? God, you favor me. I turn to my left and what do I see? A real Hermès Birkin bag in the most beautiful chocolate coffee brown. It is beautiful in mint condition. Called the lady over. Hello, miss. I would love to see this bag. That's how I really want to be. When actually I was like, excuse me, miss, can I hold it? Can I just hold it? So I hold the real Hermès bag and it was so beautiful. I open it up. My mouth is salivating. Okay, this is how much I love bags. My mouth is salivating. I look inside. The inside is like silk. Oh, it is gorgeous. It is stunning, beautiful chocolate brown, which apparently I guess doesn't do good in sales versus like the alligator. It depends on the different type of fabric per se. But it was real leather and it had like a silk lining on the inside. It had a gorgeous, it was beautiful, beautiful. Guess how much it was? Guess. It was $11,000. Oh yes, for an Hermès bag. And when I tell you this bag was literally in immaculate condition, like not a seam out of place. And these bags are made by hand, like one of a kind. Like you just can't, they don't have like a bunch in stock. Like each bag is made by hand, okay? So this bag is $11,000. I easily thought this would be $20,000 or $40,000 or $30,000. Like this bag is so expensive, but I'm surprised it's on the cheaper end. So if anybody wants that damn bag, it's an Hermès brown, coffee brown, delicious. Here's the picture. Okay, this is what it looks like right here. This is what the bag looks like. $11,000. All right, go to Millerton Antiques. Say my name, Vemilo, talks about this bag and I want to purchase it. And if you want to if you want to share it for about if you allow me to rock it for a good 2 business weeks up here, I'm not rocking that bag down in the city. Are you crazy and get mugged, honey? Psh. But yeah, this is the bag right here. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It comes back into this deliciousness. Now this bag is actually, it doesn't even say Hermès. It says La Touche, I believe, or something. You know me and my dyslexic having ass. But it's real leather. It holds so much. It's in great sturdy condition. I might take it to the doctor to get it some surgery. There's a few scratches here and there and I want them to shine the gold plate. I think this is gold plated. This has to be gold plated. I want them to shine up the gold parts and whatnot. There's a few scratches that I need fixing. But other than that, it is real leather. It is in great condition. Now, funny that I say this. I can't believe I'm saying this, but lo and behold, I'm down with the brown. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. I didn't think I was, but the more I rock it, the more it literally goes great with literally almost anything I wear, even this outfit, you know? The brown on the rose gold and whatnot. I think I had like a black outfit earlier. And this look like literally this light caramel, like toffee brown with the gold. I gotta say it looks great with anything, and it holds up very, very nice. It's a very, very sturdy bag, and I'm just absolutely 1000% grateful. So shout out to Militant Antiques for having this damn thing, and whoever put it up, shout out to you, because honestly, I am so glad that I found this bag, because literally this is the bag. And I have a bunch of other bag collections, but this is the one. It's the perfect size too. It's not too big, it's not too small. It holds everything that I need to, and I'm obsessed. I'm literally obsessed. So this is my bag. This is my bag. This is my bag. So yesterday I went on a little adventure. Oh yes, this is Vemilo Out and About. So I got to do something that I haven't done. I feel like I've done it before, probably at Nature's Classroom. If you know where Nature's Classroom is, it's like this thing that 8th graders do where they spend the night, I think it's a week or 4 days, I'm not sure, where they do these different activities. I don't even know where Nature's Classroom is, somewhere up in the Connecticut area. But I got to do zip lining. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, and I have some footage for you. Oh yes, roll the clip. So I went zip lining yesterday at the CataMount Resort. Very, very sweet, very, very amazing. We did not stay over. I've always wanted to do zip lining, but I feel like I've done it in a past life. I don't know, but apparently we were able to do the longest zip lining line in the country. Apparently, this is what they said. This is what they said. And the gentlemen there were so lovely, so nice. I believe it was around $95 a person. Gorgeous day out, wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold, tasteful breeze. I had on this outfit right here. You know I love a jumpsuit. This jumpsuit was from Fashion Nova, cheap and cheerful. The wig is the same wig that I have on now, which is from Amazon. And my boots are from Super Rare, I believe, which is like a boxing boot company. But all in all, I loved my time there. People were so nice, so respectful, you know, very joyful, great sense of humor, just overall fun. I think it was like an hour, maybe 30 minutes of training. You know, they gotta put you in the harness, go through all the protocol, and then you go, then you do the baby zip line, and then you go to the ski lift. And then you get off, you go into the monster one, which is like a mile and some change, I believe. But I have the GoPro. I have the GoPro on my wrist, made sure I played it, and I was, you know, dipping and doing and whatnot, screaming and hollering. Thank God I had a helmet, because this would have been flying off my damn head. So shout out to all the folks at CataMount Resort. Y'all were very lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. And if you want to check them out, make sure to get your tickets now before, you know, the snow starts to happen. But they do it, I believe, rain or shine, so you're in the clear. I mean, if it's downpouring, I mean, that's probably not fun. But overall, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. We're gonna close out with a quote of the week on today's show by Lyndon B. Johnson. And they write, "Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose." And again, that was by Lyndon B. Johnson. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Tea with V. I'm so immensely grateful. Make sure to like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe. And I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your afternoon. Please be safe, sanctified, and sanitary under these self-reflecting times. And I will catch you all in the next episode. All right. Mwah. Ciao.